God evening, you guys. We got a beautiful, beautiful sunset going on right now. We got the lake behind us, and we got Jesus in us, in our heart, in our hands, in our hearts, okay? We got Jesus all around us. He's within us. We got December 21st. I hope you guys are having an amazing, beautiful day. Let's see what Jesus wants to talk to us about today. December 21st. My plan for your life is unfolding before you, right? We get so caught up in the monotonous day-to-day activities and what we want, what we desire, that we don't even understand that we are living our life, right? Whether we're living a good life, whether we're living a fulfilling life, that's up to us. That's up to our relationship with God, right? But we are still living our life, and God's plan is going to happen whether you like it or not. I mean, we cannot like it. We can actually go against it. So that's actually not true. But God's plan will happen if you allow it to happen. Sometimes the road you are traveling seems blocked or opens up so painfully slowly that you must hold yourself back. You guys ever want something so bad? You see this future right ahead of you, and you're like, I want it so badly, but the door's just opening and opening and opening. You're just like sitting there like you're doing the pee-pee pants dance, right? You're just like, oh, you're just like jumping left and right because you just want it so badly. Then when the time is right, the way before you suddenly clears. When the time is right, the way suddenly clears. God's not going to open a path for us that we can't even fathom to walk down. God's not going to open a path for us that when we look down and we're like, can I even do this? No, even if it's the thing that we've been looking for our whole life. Sometimes we've been wanting something our whole life. We think we're prepared for it. We swear we are. And then that path opens and we fail. Or that path opens and we're too scared. We can't jump in, whatever it is, right? God knows you. God knows your heart. God knows the journey that you need to be on. So allow him to work in your life. Allow the man who created you to create your plans for you. Don't create your plans for yourself, right? Then when the time is right, the way before you suddenly clears. Through no effort of your own. That's a very key point. Through no effort of your own. You have done nothing but wait. You've done nothing but obey and respect and know that you are guided, and that path will open for you. What you have longed for and worked for, I present to you freely as pure gift. God is literally saying that as long as what you wait for, what do you beg for? What if you prayed for him? What you've prayed to him for every day, for the last year, for the last 2 years, every day, for your entire life, he's giving to you for free, right? You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to work for it. All you have to do is love, is trust, right? These are very simple actions. They don't take work. They don't take blood, sweat, and tears, right? They just take love. They just take respect. They just take relationship, right? It's so easy, guys. It's so easy. It's like how you see a lot of business people love to network. They love to go to parties and stuff because they like to meet people who can get them into better positions, right? This is basically just networking for your entire life. Network with God. Get closer to God, right? He can get you in any position that you ever need in your entire life as pure gift. You feel awed by the ease with which I operate in the world, and you glimpse my power and my glory. Once this happens, guys, we're going to get a little glimpse of God's true power. We're going to be like amazed. Like, how is this possible? How can he work in this way? Like you'll almost laugh to yourself. I'd have moments where things will happen. I literally laugh to myself. I look up and I'm like, bro, you're so funny. Like you're so funny, because I clearly see how God is working, and that is just a gift I wish for everybody, guys. Once you get close enough to God, you can see how he works in your life, and it's just so beautiful. It never happens how you want it to happen. It happens so much better, guys, so much better. Do not fear your weakness, for it is the stage on which my power and glory perform most brilliantly, right? First off, remember, it is that age-old saying, right? This comes from the Bible as well. Good things to come to those who wait. That's basically what he's saying right here. And then furthermore, do not fear your weakness, for it's the stage on which my power and glory perform most brilliantly. If you guys are, if you know your weaknesses, and you know that there are these things wrong with you, right? You know you cannot do these things to the best of your ability. Guess what? You have a backup. You have someone that can do everything and what you desire. The weaker you are, guys, the more God can help you out. When we're strong, when we're prideful, when we have a big ego, when we think we do everything, God can't help out those people because they don't want the help, right? They think they do everything by themselves, and you cannot do anything by yourself in this life. You need God. You need him. But he says, if you want these blessings if you want these miracles to happen in your life, all you need to do is wait for him. All you need to do is wait for him. So how can we live for the rest of our lives? You think that the rule changes? No, it's the same, guys. It's the same. So yeah, God's going to be able to perform most brilliantly. He's going to show up the most in your life, right? The weaker you are, the more in need of him you are. As you preserve along the path I prepared for you, depending on my strength to sustain you, expect to see miracles, and you will. Expect to see miracles, and you will. If you're living your life day to day and you're like, oh God, like what, God doesn't love me, whatever, he doesn't, like oh, the universe hates me, why is this happening, you're never going to see these beautiful, brilliant things that I described earlier, the things where you look up at the sky and you're like God, I love, you're just amazing. How do you do this? As you preserve along the path I prepared for you, depending on my strength to sustain you, expect to see miracles, and you will. Miracles are not always visible to the naked eye, but those who live by faith can see them clearly. Just like I said, the closer you get to God, the more you're going to be able to see, right? The more clutter that's going to be washed away from your head. If you guys remember from yesterday, it was talking about clutter. The more that you're able to get closer to God, the less clutter will be in your way. The less is going to be in your peripherals. The further down this goes, and the more you're able to see clearly and beautifully the way God works, right? Miracles are not always visible to the naked eye, but those who live in my faith can see them clearly. Living by faith rather than sight enables you to see my glory, guys. Live by faith. We have 6 senses, guys. We have taste, we have touch, we have sound, we have sight, we have something else like hearing. We have hearing, and then we have the soul, we have the spirit. This is another sense, guys. This is so real. Everyone has felt some sort of soulful experience in your life, and if you haven't, then search for that, seek that out, right? Go for it, guys. I love you guys so much. Let's see where this comes from. Psalm 63, 2-5. I've seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory, because your love is better than life. My lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. My soul will be satisfied as the richest of foods. With singing lips, my mouth will praise you. 2 Corinthians 5:7. We live by faith, not by sight. And then John 11:40. Then Jesus said, did I not tell you that if you believed, you would see the glory of God? Guys, believe through faith, not by sight. That is December 21st. And with that, I will say amen.